Give it up for Sonia.
But one of them
I have a
was the
Snapchat. I just don't use it very often. Like I mainly only have my close personal friends on there. My main fear though are those late night picture messages, man. Like if I'm getting a message at 3 in the morning, there's a good chance it's not meant for me, you know. And my fear is I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna be staring eye to eye to a dick. And I know that's a possibility because I've done that too, you know. This is way before Snapchat was ever even around, man. It was on a flip phone. And I was sending a message to God knows who. But she didn't get it. The person who wound up getting it was my cousin, who is a guy. And he wasn't cool about that at all. He was like, dude, what the fuck? I was like, look, man, you don't understand. No, no, no. It's not a picture of my dick, it's somebody else's. And that only made things 100 times worse, because why was I sending my cousin another dick pic, you know? If I have a little bit of advice for you all, would be if you're gonna send a dick pic, just make sure it has a ring on it. A cock ring, that way it looks 100 times more impressive. I was once invited to an all-female amputee orgy. I have to admit there was pussy crawling all over that place. So Charlie Sheen just came out saying he was HIV positive. You know, that doesn't surprise me though, because if you're gonna abuse drugs and women for like 3 decades straight, that shit's bound to catch up to you eventually. I feel like at this point in his life, he probably has enough HIV to fill 2.5 men. Speaking of drug addicts, I've been doing whippets for the past 3 months. For those of you who don't know what whippets are, it's when you grab a can of whipped cream, you put your finger over the nozzle and it gets stoned, but I think I've been doing it wrong because instead of getting high, I just gained 30 pounds and now I'm a type 2 diabetic. Besides eating whipped cream, I love smoking weed. I love it, man, I love it. I actually found something pretty interesting out this past 420. Hitler was born on 420. I feel like if things were just a little bit differently, if weed wasn't such a taboo, things might have ended up differently for that guy too. The world might have even seen a chill Hitler. I think it would go a little something like this. You know what, Ava? Maybe I don't want to kill all the Jews today. Maybe I just want to be a NIGGA and get drunk and smoke weed all day. They also say that weed affects the memory. I kind of forgot what direction that fucking joke was even going in. I once lost my weed in church. Yeah, I had it on me and then I just didn't have it. And I started to panic. I looked around my area, couldn't find it. So I do the only thing I could possibly think of at that point, and I started praying to the Lord. I was like, Lord, please let me find the weed. I don't ever ask you for anything, man. Just let me find it before somebody else does. Unfortunately, my prayers went unanswered. A 60-year-old lady found my weed. And she knew exactly what it was. She picked it up, took it right over to the priest. He took one look at it and he had her immediately arrested. She did 6 years in jail. It's not what I asked for, Lord, but man, good looking out, homie. I buy my bud from this dealer of mine, and he has real strong weed. He sold me something called JFK. I have to admit, when I hit it, it blew my mind. Back into the left, specifically. Well, enough about me, man. We're all here for a specific reason. Raymond fucking Orta. Give it up for Raymond, man. He's a La Jolla native. Anybody else here from La Jolla? Yeah! Okay, I'll talk slower for you all. Raymond's been looking for respect since the mid-60s, man. He's fucking finally getting it tonight, dude. Much respect, Raymond. Thank you all for having me.